Wade and Wade Reacts. As you guys know, you've been asked us to look at different Gundam related channels, so let's check this one out.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Wong channel. Today we're gonna start a new series called History Lesson of Mobile Suit, short form as H.L.M.S. Just like the name suggests, I will be talking about MS because I want to fulfill my goal when I made this channel. Let people understand more than just a model kit. Before we start this video, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell next to the subscribe button to get your notification. Let's start the video. Today's topic will be Blue Destiny series from the Mobile Suit Gundam side story Blue Destiny, my top 3 favorite design of the whole UZ timeline. Blue Destiny is a bit complicated for the history lessons because we have game version, 1997 manga version, and also 2015 manga version. The 2015 version changed a lot of settings and added extra variation towards the Unit 1. I will talk about the changes from the RE version during a certain part of the video. Now, we are starting with the OG settings. Why was Blue Destiny series created? The purpose of the Blue Destiny was to test a system called H.L.M. system. H.L.M. system is the actual name and it's not a short form.
Heard about this.
Let me explain what's H.L.M. system before I talk about the Unit 0 to 3. H.L.M. system was developed by Professor Cruz Moses, a researcher from the Zeon's Balagan Institute. The reason why he wanted to create the H.L.M. system was to copy new type's ability using computer, allowing old type soldiers to fight like a new type. First, he was simply developing this system to help old type soldiers, but as he kept researching about new type's power, his motivation turned into fear. Let's just put it this way, the H.L.M. system was developed because the awareness and hatred towards new type was slowly growing in the UZ world. The H.L.M. system was not a gift to the pilots, but just like the NTD system in UZ0096, a system to wipe out new types. During a certain time, Professor Moses adopted a girl with new type powers named Marion Welch. She became a volunteer to help Professor Moses' H.L.M. project, but things didn't end well. During one of the H.L.M. system test runs, her soul was accidentally trapped inside the system itself, so she became one of the female ghosts in UZ. Anyway, she entered into coma, but she wasn't completely cut off from the system, which was why when old type pilots using MS with H.L.M. system, they will temporarily gain new type powers. There weren't any reasons to explain how the system works. My personal guess is that Marion's soul trapped inside the system. Since she's a new type, her soul will temporarily transfer onto the pilot itself when they use the system. Now, don't just think that the system is so easy to use. The story did mention that pilot will went berserk if the H.L.M. system kept running for a few minutes. According to the settings, the Ifrit custom, aka the first MS to equip H.L.M. system, was overheated after the system activated for 5 minutes. H.L.M. system is very dangerous if the pilots went berserk. No matter if you're allies or enemies, you will get attacked. In the newer RE version, the H.L.M. system seemed like NTD system. 2 units with H.L.M. system could sense each other. Even the developers mentioned that the H.L.M. system seemed like calling each other, and there are emotions that you could see on the machine. In the manga, there were scenes showed us that Marion sent messages towards the pilots and telling them to free her. Sometimes the pilot will collapse because of Marion's messages. Marion's fate had different endings. In the manga, Marion was free because she could finally close her eyes and free from the system. In the game, she was alive. Anyway, this is the easiest description that I can come up with about the H.L.M. system. H.L.M. system was equipped on Blue Destiny Unit 0 to 3 and Ifrit custom. I won't talk about the Ifrit custom for this video because I'm saving it for the actual Ifrit lesson. Blue Destiny units were using the base of Gym ground type or Gundam ground type, adding extra pieces and install the H.L.M. system on the unit's head. Starting with the Unit 0, using Gym ground type as the base, the first Earth Federation H.L.M. system MS, created by Professor Moses after he defected to Earth Federation. The unit was not for actual combat, which was why the only armament is Falcon Gun. The unit was created to test H.L.M. system and collect the data from it, testing cooling system during H.L.M. system activation and testing the movements. However, the unit is not perfect and didn't reach the expectation from the engineers. Soon, this unit was abandoned and moving on to the Unit 1. Blue Destiny Unit 1. Using Gundam ground type as the base, the Unit 1 was created for live action testing, tuned to be the best testing subject. After the disappointment and failure from the Unit 0, the Unit 1's performance was far better than the Unit 0 and close to what the developers expected for a testing. The Unit 1 equipped
Never
with
seen a gun
armaments
move like
such as
that.
Falcon Gun, 60mm chest Falcon Gun, chest-wired control missile, 100mm machine gun, beam saber, and a shield. The thrusters, output, and power were further increased. The special thing about the Unit 1 was it's also equipped with magnet coating, allowing
like a
the
decent
units
suit.
to have better
It
mobility and better movement testing.
The only problem is
Small
it
fun
has
fact
that
right here. The Unit
woman's
0
soul
and
in
Unit
it.
1 share the same
the
head
worst part
because
about it.
Professor Moses wanted to speed up the process. The exam system data showed the researchers that the stress from the system will heavily affect the pilot's mind and performance. After a certain amount of times choosing the right test pilot, it was transferred to Yu Kachima and he became the pilot. The Unit 1 fought several times against E3 Custom piloted by Xeon's ace Neighbus Shitazan. During one of the battles, the E3 Custom and Unit 1 were both destroyed and this was the end of the Unit 1. For the RE version, we have new variation. First, we got the full Armor Blue Destiny Unit 1. In order to increase the firepower of the Unit 1, the engineers added extra weapons on the Unit 1. The new weapons include chest Gatling gun, beam cannon on the right shoulders, 2 missile pods on the shoulders, and a twin beam cannon from the Gym Dominance. But there's an issue where the equipment was too heavy and it will affect the performance of the exam system.
That's what I was
At the
gonna ask,
moment,
is it gonna
the
work
full armor BD-1 deployed to stop Xeon soldiers escaping to space and also joined the big assault towards the California base. At the end of the assault, both E3 Custom and FABD-1 lost their heads, which means the exam system was dead and both machine was heavily damaged. The other variation was called Blue Destiny Unit 1 Stealth. Just like the name suggests, it was designed for stealth mission.
Looks
The
like a
painting
stealth suit.
changed from blue to dark brown, dark gray color. I really think they should have just called it Stealth Destiny Unit 1 because it doesn't look blue at all. The Stealth Destiny
Yeah, that
Unit
would've
1 changed the feet,
been a more
head
fitting
sensor
name.
units, and chest parts. The armor itself was treated with special coating. As soon as it was triggered by electricity, it will automatically change to the colors from the environment to complete the name of Stealth. But the biggest weakness of this coating was it cannot stand against high heat. It will melt away as soon as it exposed to the high heat. Also, it could equip a clock to block the sound and heat to prevent triggering the enemy's radar. The Stealth Destiny Unit 1 participated the Operation Heritage and fought the
We gotta
Xeon
jam
Force on
Meg.
the street during nighttime,
Stealth.
working with his teammates and
I know.
defeated both Goof
You could hear him
Vegeta and Goof Tactical
I think the only
Assault
way
Type.
that
Also
that
captured
would
both
come in handy is in space
Later,
combat
Professor Moses
or aerial
developed
combat.
two new
Yeah,
machines
you already
to
got your
improve
position
combat
set up.
performance
Like,
and
got a
further
sniper or
testing
something.
for the exam system. The results are Blue Destiny Unit 2 and 3. Blue
Okay,
Destiny
airstrike
Unit 2,
probably better
piloted
than
by Neighbus
using that.
Shitazan.
Right.
The BD-2 was developed at the same time with the Unit 3, no matter it's the RE version or the OG version. The Unit 2 armaments includes Falcon Gun, chest-wired control missile, chest Falcon Gun, beam saber, 100mm machine gun, beam rifle, and a shield. Both Unit 2 and 3 were again using Gundam ground type parts. Both of the units were designed to be universal operational, simply switching the backpack and they could operate in space or on Earth. The Unit 2 got one thing that was different compared to the Unit 3.
versatility to
The
it.
exam system
Yeah,
limit on
it's
the
a cool suit
BD-2
too.
was completely removed, which means that it's very easy to go berserk. After both units were finished, Xeon attacked the base and Nambus stole the
He
Unit
stole
2
the
and killed Professor Moses to make
Oh,
sure
man.
exam system couldn't go any further. After the heist,
Lame.
Nambus repainted the shoulders to red, similar to his
Special
previous
stuff, huh?
NS E3 custom. The Blue Destiny Unit 3 was soon launched and chasing the Blue Destiny Unit 2 into space. Both units settled down for their final battle at Sci-5 where exam system was first spawned. Nambus and Yu fought against each other. Yu took the victory and BD-2 exploded. Nambus went KIA and Yu was drifting in space and later picked up by his
Payback.
teammates. In the RE version, minor changes to the Blue Destiny Unit 2 settings. Instead of using Gundam ground type parts, the Blue Destiny Unit 2 was listed as Augusta type Gundam, which means it's brand new. Also, Professor Moses admitted that he used the technology from Xeon and put it onto the BD-2. A smaller Psychomune system was equipped onto the BD-2, and there's no limits for the exam system, which means the system will went berserk very easily. Sorry about the missing information, but I cannot find the RE07 manga, and I wasn't able to provide more details about the Blue Destiny Unit 2 new settings. By the way, Blue Destiny Unit 2 got an unpopular variant called Blue Destiny Unit 2 Omega, appeared in the game Mobile Suit Gundam Bonds of the Battlefield and manga Mobile Suit Gundam Katana. The Omega version was developed by True Veteran using leftover data from the New Type Research Institute and recreated the Unit 2 and H.L.M.S system. The new H.L.M system was called Neo H.L.M system, and there wasn't extra information about it, so it's hard to know the mechanics and upgrades. The Omega version was hidden in the Psi 7, and during one of the test runs, a resonance was created between Omega and MS-19 Domel Dohunt. Leading the Zeon remnants came and stole the Blue Destiny Unit 2 Omega. Blue Destiny Unit 3, piloted by Yu Kachina, the armaments, appearance, and development plan was exactly the same as the Unit 2, except the colors were different and the H.L.M system got a limit. When the Unit 2 was stolen, the Unit 3 was still under maintenance, due to the fact that you and the team wanted to rush the process and chase after the Unit 2. Some parts of the Unit 3 were directly using BD2 spare parts. In the RE version, the Unit 3 settings were once again changed completely. First, it's classified as Augusta type Gundam like the Unit 2. Secondly, it was developed at the same time with the Unit 2, but it was developed as high mobility testing. Thirdly, the settings where using the spare parts from the Unit 2 was completely cancelled. Based on the information that I found, there were 2 more variations for the Blue Destiny Unit 3. One of them is Full Armor Blue Destiny Unit 3, but I can't find any information about it, not even a picture, so there's no way I can explain what's new. The second variation was Blue Destiny Unit 3 Gymhead. This version made its first appearance in the Gundam Exa. Alright, we've come to the end of the Blue Destiny series. Thanks for watching the testing video of the new series. The whole script took me 4 days and the editing are around 5 days. This is my first attempt on making a long video about H.L.M.S.
I really enjoyed this video by Zeth. It was super informative, but also concise. He packaged a lot of information in a short time frame. He did a good job, and he said this video took 5 days, but he made it seem like it was effortless.
Yeah, shout out to this creator. This was a good video. But this video made me realize something, that there's a lot going on in the background of Gundam. I know Gundam is about the H.L.M.S and the political espionage and all the stuff that's going on, conflicts between different nations, but our colonies, in the case of Gundams. But I was wondering if there's any media out there about the scientists. Like what, because I know they play some here and there. Okay, this scientist, he did this, this scientist did that. But what's going on with it? I would like to see a series about the development.
Yeah, me too. I would definitely like to see that because, as you pointed out, there's a lot of stealing going on. A lot of people taking the blueprints and the schematics from other scientists and building upon their inventions and passing them off as their own. And you have engineers recruiting other engineers to help them advance on their inventions. I want to see how well one of the engineers can operate a mobile suit.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see that as well. And there's another thing that's going on in the background that they really don't dig into. Maybe the fans of Gundam, maybe I would like that to stay a mystery, but I want to know what's going on with the new types. Because that made me, this video when he said the girl's soul got trapped inside the mobile suit, it made me think about the narrative. Gundam, they said somebody's soul got trapped in that too. And it's a lot of strange shenanigans going on with the new types. I want to get into their abilities. It's like because it's kind of like they got their own version of the Force. Because even when you die, you're not truly dead.
Yeah, you're still alive, and they have contact and access to the physical realm.
Yeah, so I would like a series covering that. I don't know if too many Gundam fans would be interested in that if it doesn't have mobile suit action, but maybe they just like that in the background as the curtain, so they don't want to see what's behind it.
That does it for our reaction to this subscriber request. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section. Also, like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you'll never miss a video from Wade and Wade Reacts.
And we're out of here.
Peace.